good riders are good, they ride on more rubber than the people that are better than them. Every time they go to use the brake, they add rubber to the ground. Every time they pick up the throttle, they pick it up. Weight goes to the shock takes low, then weight goes to the tire press out, then it takes up.
I absolutely loved the training. It was great. The instructors were phenomenal. Not only were they very nice, but they seemed very knowledgeable. They were able to teach us things that we hadn't really thought of before, just as far as our tire traction and not stabbing our brakes, but to apply the brakes, let the pressure to the tire come, and then be able to brake into our turns and accelerate out. The training itself was fantastic. Like I said, that we, or at least I, definitely pushed my limits for sure, and learned things that I hadn't learned before. Being out on the bike, I've been riding since I was a young kid, and to get the instruction now, especially as an adult, and using it in my career, to be able to ride fast, to be able to take those chances in a safe way, on the road, in and out of traffic, if we're using it for speed enforcement, or we're just riding around the city, that we're aware of our surroundings, and again, being able to do it quickly, for sure, but safely as well.
Perfect. So you pick up your throttle, your bike's really wide, that's how it's designed by the extra rider design it, and you want to hold your radius. So you got your throttle, and you're going to add what? Lean angle. How many points of inertia do we have? All that crap works when you go slow. It's just so far on the left. Right, on a perfect day, right, September day, tires not right, you can pick up the throttle already, start the bike drive with the corner and you know where you're 100 points of grip. We don't teach you that. We teach you.
Training itself was eye-opening. I tried to ask a couple guys that had went the day before, and they said, you're using your front brake in turns, and I was like, I don't know about that. It's moving for us to use that front brakes going through curves and a lot of turning. But once I got out there and they started explaining and going over the training with us, and we started applying that, using our front brake going through curves and looking for your exits, and it was amazing. It was a kind of an eye-opener how easy you were able to make those turns and stay under control. In the years past, I've been in traffic probably about 11 and a half years now, and going through curves, you always feel a little bit, you could go to the outside, but I found that using that front brake going through curves is it's pretty amazing how much control you do have.
Like, oh, right, every time. So it's not fun because your eyes aren't in it early. And the second reason it's not fun right now is something to do with your brakes. You're either rolling off and not using them, you're dabbing them, stabbing them, dabbing them. Those are not vertically used. We're going to roll on and squeeze them and use them until we're happy with our speed and direction. So something with your eyes or something with your brakes is the reason you don't like one of these sections.
Oh, the training was awesome. It was a great day. I had been a motor cop for 9 years, been an instructor for the past 5 years, and going out there and getting some of those advanced techniques that they were teaching us had changed my mind about how I ride, how to use my front brake, how smooth to be. It's given me these extra skills that built my confidence, even as a seasoned rider, on how to take those corners safely, how to apply those brakes more smoothly so that I could be more effective when I'm doing that speed enforcement, when I'm going after a violator. It just built my confidence up. It's a great class. They've covered everything that you need to talk about when it involves police riding, not just riding on the track. So they took those extra things into account, having us go through the road course while trying to speak on the radio at the same time as if we were getting radio traffic. So these guys are top notch. They know what they're talking about, and they've got the skills, and they're passing them on, giving us all the secrets. So great class, highly recommended.
He's got to add leaning on the exit. When you're adding lean on the exit, you're going down the path to a big crash. You're adding lean angle on the exit because you rush the corner entry. You're going down the path to a big crash. Keith is taking the time. So Keith, you literally went slower there, let's say 2 miles an hour there, than Steve. What will happen by the end of the straightaway?
I'll probably have 6-10 miles an hour on him.
Because he went slower to get the bike pointed, get direction, get the bike.
I would say no negative thoughts at all. It was all positive thoughts. I had a great time. The instructors were very professional, very knowledgeable, had me think about a lot of things, you know, even as riding as motorcycles as long as I have been, thinking about like the 100 points of traction on the tires, really had me focusing on my vision. Picking better lines in the corners, as well as using my front brake a lot more than I had been used to. You know, in the soft application, covering it with 2 fingers, applying it, and then keeping my vision up, picking better lines, and was able to, I think, ride that course a lot faster than I ever have been able to in the past. Even though we've ridden that course quite a few times with a lot of our motor skills, I'm feeling a lot higher level of confidence riding that particular motorcycle on that road course now.
So here's the hint on the instructors. You turn your bike and you look in your mirror and you see your student pointed, you can get him to come on. If you look in and you see your student here, you can't get him to come on, right? Because let's say you want to be proud of these 2 points. He's not there. So you look in your mirror, he's there, you just don't put your hand out. But if he's there, you want to accelerate. And the reason that we're accelerating, so you know, it has nothing to do with speed, is that you need to realize the bike wants weight forward on the brakes to turn its best. And that's why you want to force your students to accelerate a little bit so they get a feel.
You know, learning those tools, learning the ways to explain those things a little bit, I think when we incorporate that into our motor school, we'll be able to make our new operators on the motorcycle just a little bit better on that road course with some of the tips and the way they explained how to apply those things on the road course.
The techniques on downshifting, let's all do it together. Roll off to the brakes with whatever fingers you do. That's step 1. You pull the clutch in, that's step 2. You move the transmission, that's step 3. That's all normal so far. Now, before you let the clutch out, add step 4, which is a short blip or rev of your throttle with your wrist or your elbow. Boom. And it's an open and close. Boom. Now the RPM.
Going into it, I was a little bit weary because I've been riding for the department for 12 years. Before that, I rode street bikes and started with dirt bikes as a teenager. So going into the class, I'm thinking, well, I went in with an open mind, but thinking, what are they really going to be able to teach me? And at the end of the class, my opinion was of my experience was wow. I mean, it was really amazing. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. The biggest takeaway I got from the class was they taught us to be better riders at speed. We're really good at what we do at slow speeds, going through the cones and so forth, but Nick really showed us how to open up and ride safer at speed, breaking through the corners. And the course, you know, is on a closed course, but they did a good job setting it up to where it simulated riding on the street, where you're not going to have that perfect line while you're riding and chasing down a violator. So that part of it was outstanding. So they taught us how to be safer riders, and that I greatly appreciate.